Hey there, I'm Matius here. In this video, we're going to be talking about slow practice. Why you should practice very slowly, all the benefits, some of the benefits, and some tips on how to actually do it. But first, when you get a chance, please go over to classicalguitarshed.com. You will find all sorts of classical guitar goodies concerning technique, phrasing, and beautification, and all things surrounding classical guitar. So slow practice. Most people, when they learn pieces, from what I've seen, they learn their pieces very quickly, and then they spend all the rest of the time trying to duct tape and fix all of the little problems that they've trained in from the very beginning. Whereas, if you learn more slowly and do it right from the first time, the length of time it takes you from the time you begin a piece all the way to the time you actually get it ready to where you're happy to share it with friends or whatever, you feel really good about it, it's very beautiful from start to finish. That time is considerably shorter if you practice slowly. Before we even get into talking about how to slow practice and everything, then it's important to know this fact, and that is that all the best players on all instruments practice slowly. I'm talking about composed music, written music that actually are performing written, composed music. They practice at an absolute dead crawl. The best players practice the slowest. And why is that? It's because practicing slowly gives you all sorts of advantages. It allows you to hear, and it trains you to listen to the beginnings, the endings, and the middles of your notes. So the beginning, just to define what I'm talking about, the beginning is when you actually play a note. The middle is how long it lasts, and the end is how it stops or connects to the next note. That would be an ending. There's a point where that G ends and the A starts. That would be the ending. Is it cutting early and then going? These are the things that you can deal with. So it trains you to listen to all of these things. What it also does is it gives you time to think ahead and then lets you know what's coming up, so there's no surprises. You don't have to lurch at things and get caught unawares. So it can eliminate confusion and allow you to better plan your choreography and your movement and everything else. It also enables you to notice and plan and actually very definitively place each note in its particular ranking around the other. So this note needs to be loud, this note needs to be less. If there's interior voices, bass notes, melodies, the melody needs to be loud, the bass needs to be next, and the internal voices need to be quietest. It enables you to actually do all that so that this can be very quiet, so that you actually can know that and you can actually do that. If you're playing fast, you can't do all that. You'll just blur over it and you'll think that it'll be right. Speed creates the illusion of perfection, whereas slow practice is really good for it. It just builds awareness, and awareness cures, as a very wise man I know once said. It's also good to remember that there are no unimportant notes. Every note is important. It doesn't mean every note is loud, but every note is important. It has a role to play, and if you can understand that role, and if you can actually go through and define what is that and play it slowly, then everything you play will be that much more beautiful. Quick tip, whenever you are slow practicing, use a nice big sound. It trains you to be more definitive and more muscular in your overall playing, and also allows you to hear all of the beginnings and middles and endings and everything else. You can still, it doesn't mean play everything monotone really loud or mono volume very loudly. It just means play with a nice full sound. Don't play super quiet. Great. So this is slow practice. Good luck with that. You may need to use the music if you're slow practicing, but it also, as a side note, is an incredible test for the memory. If you're memorizing a piece, practice it very slowly. It will take out the muscle memory and just leave you with just your brain to actually figure out what's coming up next. Great practice. All right. Have fun. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.